I think I actually did use that painting during a final review, and actually that was probably the only time that painting was seen by more than myself or two other people until it came here, which is funny. It was finished roughly November, my second year of graduate school, so I kind of worked on it for basically from like August through November, a few months. And it was one of those paintings, it turned out to be really pivotal, but I couldn't, because when you're in it, you don't see the importance of it at the time, but it was one of those paintings that, you have things that start, you put paint down and start working and things happen and you have an idea of where it might go, and then it just completely changes. And that painting literally turned every side of the top at least 4 times over the course of months and months of working. But that painting in particular was important for me, I see now, because something happened where I recognized something very specific, which turned out to be basically like the hull of a boat. I mean, a very kind of loose shape somewhere in that painting was centralized. And for a while, I got stuck on that. I knew it too much as a boat. I was thinking, that's a boat, that's a boat. I was naming things, which is a track. As a painter, I think the second you start pointing out and say, that's green, that's blue, that's a boat, you're stuck and you can't get past. You might be able to get past it, but you're less likely to change things for the sake of change. And I got stuck on that. So for a while, I just basically completely covered up what I saw as, the boat, essentially. I had to get rid of it to keep going. Of course, ended up coming back in the end, which always tends to happen. But it was a very clear moment where I recognized that I could allow those things to happen. I could allow myself to recognize things. I could recognize the place that it felt like to me, but I could allow myself to have those things to hold on to as a way of giving myself something to essentially stay grounded in the painting, or an anchor. It's like, that's my point, that's going to stay constant. Then if that's constant, everything else is relative and I can change it however I want, as long as I have one thing that's grounded there. So it became this painting that just slowly built, and it taught me patience again, which has been a real blessing. So that idea of just letting them kind of be mulled over and searching them out and really recognizing things and allow myself to latch onto them was really important. Of course, I didn't see it then. That painting, after it was shown at that final review, was rolled up until like May.